One. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pizza Time Chronicles. It is time to get lost in the pizza sauce as once again, I have brought an amazing guest to the Pizza Time Chronicles platform, DJ Milk D. How are you doing?
What's going on, Gio? I am blessed, bro. I am blessed. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Just getting lost in the sauce on a daily basis, but not too much because that's too much sodium. But everybody, DJ, let people know who you are.
Absolutely, Gio. What's good, everybody? Like Gio said, I'm DJ Milk D, aka the Party Starter. I'm located in Richmond, Virginia. I am the CEO of Bourgeois Entertainment LLC, which is my traveling DJ company, and also my new radio station, YurrrP Radio. That is spelled YU, 3 R's, and a P, radio.com. I am passionate about DJing because I love it big time. And I tell everyone, when you love something so much, it never feels like work. So any opportunity I get to DJ, even if it's here in the studio, it's a blessing. And I always give it my 110%. Now, of course, when I say it's not like a job, of course, we want to get paid, but it's not stressful. It doesn't feel like work. I'm having fun doing what I do.
That's great. That's great, DJ. I mean, listen, you're already a passionate individual. Now we can confirm that Europe has 3 R's, not four. It's been a debate. People have been saying there's four, there's five. We can confirm it's three, and we can go in the comment section, go back and forth on that.
Yeah. So I don't know if you can see it really good, but
nice.
3 R's and a P, radio.com. Yep.
Make sure you visit. Make sure you check out the radio station everywhere you're at. But DJ Milk D, what got you into DJing?
Well, my big brother Gio, who is living in South Jersey, in West Acco. His name is Derek, and I was about 11 years old, Gio, and I would see him with the wax, vinyl records. He would have 2 turntables, a mixer and a mic, and he was just creating magic. And I was just mesmerized watching him. And next thing you know, he's teaching me, explaining to me about how to mix and blend. We would go over to Philadelphia to buy records. Back then, Gio, records were $2.99 for a 12-inch, So we'll go over to like Sound of Market, Funka Market, of course, on Market Street, and grab vinyl. We'll hop on the speed line, coming from South Jersey and head over to Philly. But I owe all that to my brother, Derek, who first introduced me to DJing. And I was a big fan of hip hop. So it was just like a parallel thing, you and I have talked, I'm a big Run DMC fan. You have on the Kango. I got on the Adidas shirt. I got on the Adidas kicks. I don't have my shell toes right now. They're in the other room, but that hip hop and my brother getting me involved in DJing, it just kind of like blew up, so to speak.
And that's awesome. I'm happy you brought up hip hop, because if you understand the origins of hip hop, DJing was a huge part of it. I mean, before you have the hip hop and you had the hype man, the MC, because the DJ was so focused on the turntable and what they were doing, they need someone to hype them up, hype up the crowd. And that was the main responsibility of the MC, eventually turning it into what it is now, rap. And it's amazing that people know where it comes from. They know the origin with DJing in hip hop. So my question to you is, did hip hop music have a huge influence on your life?
Yes, it did. Because Gio, I'll be 51 in May. So right now I'm currently 50, but back in the 80s, it really hit me with hip hop. I mentioned like Run DMC, you had like LL Cool J, you had Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, Sugar Hill, That's the late 70s. But, Curtis Blow and so forth. And then breakdancing began. So then I started doing the popping and locking and breakdancing. We had a group there in South Jersey because I'm originally from South Jersey. I live in Richmond, Virginia, like I stated. But hip hop was very influential to me as a young kid. That is my first love. Now, I have really fallen in love with house music. So if people ask me, Gio, what's your favorite genre to DJ? I'm gonna say house first, and then the hip hop. But as a DJ, I'm an open format DJ, so I play all genres. I can play rock and roll, go-go, disco, funk, pop, rap, and so forth. But if they say, what's your first choice? I'm gonna say house music. That's my first. Then it's gonna be hip hop. But if it wasn't for the hip hop, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now, if that makes sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. And that's for the viewers who don't know what house music is. Can you explain that to us?
Yeah, so house music is a fast BPM, which is beats per minute. So you'll have a song ranging from, say, 120 to like 130, and that's house. House began in Chicago. House music originated in Chicago. And I pay a lot of homage to those house music guys when I DJ, like on Instagram and on the radio at YurrrP Radio. I play a lot of Chicago house music because that's where it began. It's that soulful house. So disco went into house. They kind of went hand in hand a little bit in the beginning, but then house just kind of like blew up and kind of made it bigger, and disco kind of dispersed. So it's that fast BPM, and it just makes you want to just groove, and it just makes you just want to dance all night long.
That's awesome. So it's what you said, the party starter is what gets people going, gets people loose.
Mm-hmm.
And my next question to you is, how does it feel being at that party starter? How does it feel just, like I said, just being the party starter?
Well, when I get a gig, a job to DJ, I always give it my best, Geo, because anything you do in life is a reflection of you. So even if it's just DJing, I want people to say, okay, DJ Milk D did his thing. He's a great DJ. He connected with the people. So I always give it my all. But when I'm out there looking and I see the crowd dancing, smiling, and having a good time, I feel like I'm changing their lives, even if it's just for 2-3 hours that they hired me to do their venue. So I take pride in it because we all have or situations and we all handle them differently. But at that time and place, they're there to have fun. So my job is to make that happen. So it's like the best job to me because, as a DJ, you can be the party starter, like I call myself, or you could be a flop, So DJs are key, especially like wedding receptions. You have, a bride, she's like, oh, this is my day, and, it's a lot that goes into the wedding. But if you have a DJ that stinks, Gio, oh man, that's
Kills
going to be
everything.
something that, they'll remember that forever. So anyway, to sum it all up, DJ or myself, let me just say myself, take pride in what they do because I want people to refer me, and hopefully my business will grow and grow and grow.
Well, that's amazing. I'm only going to wish you the best of luck in 2022. I know you're going to blow up. It's going to be great. People
Thanks,
like
Gio.
you who have passion towards what you do, you care about the details. You care about how other people feel. Because truth be told, you can have a fire list, but if you don't bring energy, it's pretty much dead. People are going to remember. People just don't go to the club just to dance in silence. They listen to the music. If the DJ is connecting with the crowd, pretty much the DJ has control of everything. if you want
Yes.
to put it in that sense. But you know, your name, DJ Milk D, where did that come from?
Oh man, that's a great question. So I went to Camden Catholic High School in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and I played sports. I played football, and my last name is Bourgeois. That's the name of my traveling DJ company, Bourgeois Entertainment LLC. And as a freshman, Geo, we had to have our names put on our helmet. And my last name is really long. It started here and went around here. so so bourgeois, first of all, the way it looks doesn't pronounce, people throw it off all the time. Well, on the football field, the coaches had a hard time pronouncing my name. They were like, man, we got to come up with a nickname for this guy. And I'm very light skinned, pale. You met me. I'm like light bright. You can see me in the dark, but football field, I was smooth. I would make people miss. I would juke them out, and I was fast. So they were like, he's light, almost white. He's smooth, silk, like milk. And next thing you know, they're calling me Milk. So Milk started in 1985 on the football field. So I owned it because a lot of people were kind of clowning me, Geo, because they didn't know what I was, because of my hair is dark. And, I would tell people, I said, well, I'm Afro-American on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays and Sundays. Then the other days I'm white, and I had, I took it as a joke, and people would crack up. But the thing is, you can either own something or it can affect you. And I didn't let that comment, that name, dictate me in a bad way. I owned it, and here I am, 50, be 51 soon, and I'm still Milk. But here's another point. I used to tell people, I say, yeah, but especially the girls, I say, look, they call me Milk. Milk does the body good. I know you've seen the commercial. So I was in high school being a clown, Catholic school too, and it's also Oreo's favorite cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Year.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're gonna get the Oreo sponsorship. Everybody's getting Oreos from me. But
Yeah, man.
obviously, man, you're just doing great. It's really inspiring to see how passionate you're about this. So many artists get into music, and there is that reality. Some people clown them, some people don't think their music's good, some people don't think their passion is gonna help them basically fund their life, and fund what they want to do. But you obviously been at it for so many years that you just see the passion, and that it's important to reinvest in yourself, especially as a business owner. So
Mhm.
my question to you is, even with going to your passion, have you been able to live the lifestyle that you want?
Great question, Gio. Before the pandemic, I was doing pretty good. And so many people all around the world, as you know, were affected from the pandemic, not just DJs, just everyone.
Mhm.
Not one single person could say they weren't affected. But as an entertainer, as a DJ, it suffered. And I had just started my company because I didn't always have Bourgeois Entertainment LLC. I first opened my company in 2018. I had to really learn a whole new craft, Geo, because I was so used to turntables and with vinyl, like 12-inch records. So everything now is on computers. There's controllers, and I didn't get to really show you my equipment at the venue, but it's all digital. So I had to teach myself this new way of DJing. So the pandemic happening was also a blessing. It gave me time to hone in on my craft. I was able to shoot official music video with my bro Honore in LA. I was able to um, invest in myself, not so much the money, as far as the equipment, just invest in myself to be a better DJ, to understand this system more. I was getting like some small gigs here and there. And I want to stress to everyone too that it is scary with everything that's going on in the world. And you may want to have a party, but you're afraid to be around a whole lot of people. Please contact me because I do virtual parties. I will shut my radio station down for your special event, and it can be worldwide. You may have family in Canada or in the UK or California or Boston, wherever. All you have to do is tune into YurrrP Radio on the day you want to have your party. Give everybody the link for YurrrP Radio, and you can have a worldwide party on my radio station. I just want to make sure I said that. But that pandemic was also a blessing because I lost my full-time job. Yes, I know that sounds backwards, but I was a NDT inspector for Rolls-Royce Aerospace. And what we did, Gio, was we had airplane parts that we made in the building, but I was the guy that inspected those parts. The job, somewhat stressful, but the hardest part, I was working nights and I would never see my family, my wife. So when I lost my job, it was a blessing because I was home more and I was able to work on my passion and dreams, which is DJing and entertaining.
Nice. You know, you definitely find your blessings through your misfortunes. I think a lot of people during the pandemic, they definitely, it's not easy losing your job, but a lot of people recognize that they should be doing their things that they're passionate about, reconnecting with the family, being with their loved ones as much as possible. You know, everybody really had that wake up call during this pandemic, especially those who
Absolutely.
just want to pursue their dream and know that doing things virtually is really taking over the economy. I mean, you can literally start any business you want over virtual, and it's been convenient. People love it. The fact that you offer this for people to do it worldwide just by simply clicking on the link, and then your radio station, you know, that's even more publicity around the world. You know, you get innovative. And that's a
Yes.
great thing about technology. You're only involved with your skill. It only gets more creative. And the fact you were willing to say, okay, it's going to go from turntables to this technology, you know, you only said, I need to do this because I know I have to keep up with the times. I know what people are going to want. I have to keep up because you're making music. Am I right?
Yes, I'm learning now. I want to be a house music producer, Gio.
Nice.
Um, like I mentioned earlier in your show, house music is my number one genre that I like to DJ. So I'm trying to be known globally as a house music DJ, but also a producer, a person who makes house music. So my dream is to work for this company called Defected Records in London, in the UK. But in order to be one of their DJs, you have to also be a producer. So I'm learning this as we speak. My goal is to have my first song out on all platforms by myself by my birthday, May 16th. But I do have 3 songs out on all platforms, but with my brother from another mother, Honore. So I have one song that's called Get Up, featuring Honore and myself, DJ Milk D. It's out on all platforms, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, all of them. It's called Get Up by Honore and DJ Milk D. We also have another song out called Heartbeats and Heat. Honore featuring Chosen One and me, DJ Milk D. It's 3 of us. Then we have a Christmas song out that's written and produced by Honore again, featuring myself, Joey Grace, Nancy Fafita, and Siaki CE. So all 3 of those songs on all platforms, and we have official videos as well on YouTube. You have to search Honore Music. That is H as in Harry, O, N as in Nancy, O-R-E, music with a Z. So no S, M-U-Z-I-C. And you can see all those videos. Or, last plug, you can follow me on Instagram. That is DJ _milk YurrrP_D. If you click the link in my bio, you'll access my radio station, all 3 official videos, my book. I'm an award-winning author with the Co-Author Network. This is the 3rd edition, Spiritual Fitness Survivor book. That's also accessible through that link. Different interviews, my SoundCloud, my YouTube channel. The list goes on and on. If you want to learn more about me, DJ Milk D, YurrrP Radio, Bourgeois Entertainment, click that link in the bio. That takes you straight to my website. Or you can just go to YurrrPradio.com, which is YU, 3 R's and a P, radio.com. And you can access the radio station. You can learn about our virtual parties and my price packages all on the website.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, DJ Milk D, we're reaching the end of our interview today, but I like to ask everybody, and before I get to the last question, I just want to say you're going to have a successful year. You're going to reach your goal. May 16, everybody. Make sure you do follow DJ Milk D. We're going to make sure your link is available in the comment section so people can actually follow you. Because I can only imagine there's probably aspiring DJs out there who want to get into this business and entertainment business. And, you know, this is what this podcast is about. You know, I'm educating you all who watch, and, you know, we just reached 1,000 likes and followers. So we're only growing.
That's awesome, Gio.
We may have a radio deal. That's a little snippet for you. But
awesome.
My last question to you, I asked this question to everybody, considering you are from New Jersey and back and forth to Philly. What is your favorite pizza, and where is that pizza from?
Woo! Right there in Berlin, New Jersey. It's called Scotto's Pizza on the White Horse Pike. And you know I got to go with sausage. Woo! Man, look, hey, Gio, we supposed to have tacos tonight for dinner. I'm about to tell my wife, let's get pizza. But it's got to be from Scotto's. We got to go to Jersey.
Listen, I think Jersey has some of the best pizza. I'm a New York person, but again, I'm not out in Jersey all that much, but I know New Jersey can throw it down when it comes to pizza. But everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. As you already know, don't get too lost in the pizza sauce, because see, that is too much sodium. Everybody, we have more guests coming on to the show. February is stacked. We already had Keisha. We have DJ Milk D. We got way more coming on to the show. DJ Milk D, send us out.
Hey, much love. I tell everyone, any day you awake to see a new day is a blessing, everyone. No matter what you're going through, please be thankful. Last but not least, go out and love. Please do not hate. Gio, thank you for this opportunity. Super salute to you. Much love and respect, Gio. I mean that.
Much love. See you, everybody.